Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another exciting episode of All About You. In today's segment we have
Jonathan Ball.
And he just made top 32 with, of course, the leader, Broly. Now before we even start going on with the leader, look at this mat. It's a really amazing, it's a championship mat from which game?
Force of Will.
Force of Will. And they have amazing art, and it's also by ARG, so pretty cool if you like that company. Now, he's going to be showing you the Broly package into Paragus, into his extra cards, and then the sideboard for last. So let's go through it. And he'll give you all the explanations as to why he runs certain things.
3 this. 3 is mandatory. I even lost a game today, lost a whole match today, because I had all 3 in life. That's just RNG. It does happen. But you play 3 because if you get 2 in life and you're only playing 2, then you lose.
Yep.
It's that simple. This card was the nuts.
Guys, look at this. Now talk about this.
This card was absolutely insane all day today. Beat every skillless matchup. I faced 3 Janemba matchups today. Those are the 2 who knocked me out. But I beat the other one by having the secret rare every game due to this card only.
You can search the secret rare, guys. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's dumb. And if you have the secret rare, it's just a 0-5k. So
yep,
easy combo. And then of course we have the Broly chain. 4 of the 4-drop. 4 of the 6-drop. 4 of the 8-drop.
Yep, you gotta do the deck right. You gotta run 4, 4, and 4.
Yep. And the secret rare. Best card in the deck.
Look at this guy. Look at this art. So amazing.
And that is the Broly engine.
That's the Broly package, guys. Now we're gonna see what Pops is all about.
And then here we have Paragus engine. These guys, I've considered going down to 1 or none of them, but there are times where you don't have access to part of your Broly piece, and you have to search this instead of the 1-drop Broly because you already have it in hand. Absolutely. So these are just a requirement, like you have to run them. Paragus Sacrifice, I've gone back and forth between 3 and 4 of this guy. He's really, really strong, but I also like control mechanism a lot, and so I either run 3-3 or 4-2, and I've gone to a 3 split on control mechanism, especially in control matchups and stuff where they're not playing dudes out on the board. You have to be able to have things to pop your own dude, especially when you're awakened. You can't play this as your 3rd dude. It's not gonna let you, but you can play a control mechanism. And then we have MVP of the deck.
Oh man, he is the best card for Broly to get him going.
Best card in the deck. Absolutely nuts. Does everything you want him to do. It's the reason I like Frieza's Call in the deck as well. Just search this guy, find whatever you're missing. And then the final super combo.
The best super combo in the game. Yep, this one beat Harudagon by a landslide.
Oh yeah, this card's nuts. Got 4 foil.
Oh man, it's nutty, and it works with any green leader. Like thank you Bandai, thank you for making green great again.
And then now onto the extra cards. We have 3 Frieza's Call.
Look at this. Vent pack action.
1 Nimbus.
You got the 1 Nimbus. He's lonely. Very lonely.
Yeah, I like, I was considering more Nimbus or Master Roshi instead, but I wanted the 1 Nimbus just in case. The Cold Bloodlust was the nuts all day.
That was his MVP, right?
Oh yeah. Cold Bloodlust was ridiculous. Like, if you just make a 6-drop and leave 1 yellow open, turn 2, a lot of matchups are free.
Yep. That's my favorite word, guys.
Broly control mechanism. Card's really good. It's just, it does what it does. You need it because of the Paragus as well. You want to find it so you can go up your
Let
engine.
you pop your Brolys.
Yep.
Or whatever.
And without this card, it wouldn't be really accessible to even play the secret rare on turn 2. But because of the Paragus and this card, you can easily do a ton of damage on turn 2 if you draw the nuts, which happened 1 time today. I felt really bad for my opponent when it happened, but it does
Broly
happen.
has a very high ceiling.
Yep. And then 4 Shocking Death Ball.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not sure on the number of this after the event. I think I'm going to go down to 3 of it.
I agree with 3. 3 sounds much better.
I like 3 of this as well. It was good, but it was very matchup dependent, and I'm probably going to sideboard the 4th instead of 3rd.
Okay.
Preemptive. It was along the same same vein of Bloodlust, where I really wanted, instead of doing like the 2-drop Paragus, I could freeze his call into the 2-drop Paragus, and it would only cost 1. And then I could leave open, like, and then I could recover with my leader when I awaken, and I could have this and this on turn 3 available. So I played a more tempo kind of approach than a lot of Broly's, where you just go pure aggression. I like to just sit on one dude until they're forced to pop it, and then when they try to go to kill it, answer their removal.
Oh yeah.
And then this, I don't like running this card, but it's mandatory.
It's a way to get right back in the game.
Yep, it's when you're ahead, it feels really bad to draw it because it's useless. Like, you just got to discard it. But when you get behind, you have to be running this card, or it's very, very hard to claw back into the game.
Yeah. You need to skip right into that 6-drop and then proceed to 8 into Secret, or at least have something to just bank on.
Yep. And I mean, this guy's really good because if you already have a 6-drop on the field or an 8-drop on the field, you can just play this and suddenly you have 2 double strikers that are massive.
Oh yeah.
And that's the main board.
All right. Now guys, we're gonna show you some spice in the sideboard. And yeah, you guys get to see a nice treat because this Broly deck was on fire this weekend. Wish it would have made top 16. It was close. He was on the bubble, but again, Janemba stopped him down.
I faced 3 Janembas. My last 2 rounds in a row were Janemba. It was brutal.
Yeah, he was undefeated and then took losses too. All right, we're starting off with Tien Shinhan. You guys already know why he plays this. Mainly for cards like Janemba and leaders like them. Very good, especially against the Super Shenron.
Yep, card is good. This card is the nuts.
Ooh, now talk about this card. I haven't seen anyone sideboarded in Broly.
So, basically, against Super Shenron, especially when you're on the draw, you cannot let them go off when you've only had 2 turns, or you're gonna feel really sad. So, this guy lets you stall another turn entirely. They literally can't attack you with almost anything in their entire deck.
Yep, that's Boma, that's Bardox, that's a lot of stuff.
Yep.
It says 10,000 power or less.
Yep, card is
very
good.
good.
And then it let me stall into this, which won me. I 2-0'd every Super Shenron this weekend. Deck is good, but Broly has a pretty good matchup against it if you play it right.
Correct.
And this card is nuts. If I was playing a Shenron leader right now, I'd mainboard this because it's nuts. Card is nuts. You will wish that. Oh, what are they? They don't even run the the Dimensional Banisher Fu anymore mainboard. They have no answers for this. You can just bean this, and they have to pass their turn. There's nothing you can do about it. Yep, or waste a lot of
and
resources.
then now how are you going to kill them?
Exactly. This card, a lot of people are running the 1-drop that blows up all of the 1-drops, but in my testing, I found against Skillless Goku with this deck in particular, I don't care what they have on my field on my turn. I can blow up their whole field on my turn. It's irrelevant to me. But when they're on my opponent's turn, I don't want them to be able to attack with an Android 8 and Son Goku out and then make a pop before I can combo and pop their dude. So this is, I mean, it's more shocking death balls. It's free. Like, you just get free wins when you pop their stuff and negate their leader attack. Yep. And they can't pop anything. I have not. I just go through next. And then we have Mirror Technology. A lot of people are on the 0 cost card. I'm not a big fan of that. I like to sit on the 6-drop, and the Demigra can't even hit the 6-drop at all. You can only hit the 8-drop. So I prefer this because a lot of people, like, personally, I've learned that the best playstyle is sit on the 6-drop so you're protected. So if they remove it, you're not forced to discard your entire hand to go to the secret rare or be blown out and have nothing on board. So a lot of times the Demigra was just useless, and I had people with games against me where I won where they had the Demigra in hand when I was going off, and that's just how the deck works. So this card is way better than Demigra. Yep. Or the Mass Sand. Is it a Mass Sand? The Bardock. The Bardock, that's it. Mm-hmm. The Bardock. The Bardock is also the nuts, especially if I have 2 6-drops out. That's gross.
Or both of them. Yeah. And now he's forced to go up the chain, and if he doesn't have the pieces, he just lost his board.
The Champa was up for debate. I wasn't really sure what I wanted in the 15th slot. It was okay. It's probably going to be cut after this, but
definitely.
It was to test it out, and then I had my second Nimbus because run 2 Nimbus.
Yes.
Probably
I definitely agree with the Nimbuses.
Yep,
this time probably main board. And then battering, absolutely.
Yep. I'm considering going to a battering, third battering, honestly. This card was nuts. I'm of the opinion that this is the most broken card in the game. There's no counterplay besides itself.
It can only counter itself, guys. That's broken.
Only counters. I think this is the best card in the game, honestly. Like, if you play this card and your opponent's not playing yellow, get wrecked. Every other card, like, there's multiple colors that can answer everything. Super Shenron, there's colorless answers. But this card, it's yellow or bust. And that's the sideboard. That's the deck I ran with.
All right. Well, thank you for doing the profile. I'm pretty sure the fans are going to enjoy this. And as always, guys, this channel is all about you.